Alright, what's up everyone? Sam from 64 Wheels back again with more diecast. And today we have Johnny Lightning's brand new Street Freaks 1969 Off-Road Roadrunner. These are super dope. They say 69 dirty old bird on them, like awesome casting. And this casting is actually kind of special to me because the 1990 or 1969 Roadrunner that came out initially, this first casting, was one of my very first Johnny Lightnings. I still have it. I'm going to pull it out and kind of compare it to these after I get them open, but I found these both at Myers recently, and Myers actually usually are not a honey hole for me, but they do, especially Hot Wheels wise. But this time they were stocked. I went to 2 Myers and they were packed. Like, I don't know if they're getting ready for the holidays or what was going on, but I found like this Demolition Derby car there. I found a whole bunch of cool stuff there, and these were some of them. So I'm going to look at these. We'll open them both up together, kind of. So what these are brand new. They are one of 2,000, which is actually fairly rare for a newer car. Johnny Lightning, Auto World, they often do these like real low production numbers, because compared to like how many Hot Wheels makes of these, like millions, or they might make millions of these. Like, there's just a ton of these, where 2,000 of these, that's a pretty low number. So I was pumped to find both of these in stores. They were on my eBay watch list, but because I found them in stores, I didn't have to pay the shipping and the extra like bump up in eBay price. So I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit of the card here. This one is in corporate or special corporate blue, which is like petty blue, and this one is just in orange. So I think, hang on, let me see. So they do have different facts on each of them. So I'll read this one first. It says, practically a time capsule, this casting was introduced as one of the earliest playing Manus muscle cars back in '96. It has not been produced in over 23 years. So like I said, I bought this casting back in '96. It says, this is the first time Johnny Lightning has ever produced an off-road muscle car. So this is actually a pretty groundbreaking casting for them. Not only has this casting not been seen for 20 years, it's a very low number, and it's the first, like, well, I call them gambler cars because the Gambler 500, where everything is off-road, like gamblerized. That's what this looks like to me. Just like, it's such a trend right now to like jack up and make everything a 4-wheel drive off-road, and I'm on board with it. It looks awesome. So the second card here has another fact on it, and it said, Chad Reed, the marketing manager at Round 2, first came up with the idea of this off-road Plymouth Roadrunner. And it says, with just a simple wheel swap, this older casting was transformed into the perfect street freak mud hog for this off-road series, which I have to agree. Even before opening it, I think these are pretty stellar. So good card art. This is I have version both A and B, and the LTD is actually the one I featured the other day is a part of this line. It's just with a Demolition Derby. So I'm going to go ahead and open version A, which would be the orange one first. So let's crack it open. Whoop whoop. Boom. So let me pull a card out first. So it's nice. I mean, I don't know really what to do with these cards when they come in diecast, because like, here's the Crown Victorias. They have really nice card art, and they're actually something to save, like in case you don't want to save the card. But I mean, I'm not sure. Like, tell me in the comments what you guys do with stuff that comes, like whether it's a poster, a card, a tattoo, whatever comes in the cars. Let me know in the comments what you do with them afterwards, because I'm not sure yet. I don't really know what to do with them. So boom, my battery might run out a little bit through this, so I'm gonna oh, hang on, there it goes. I'm going to switch it when it does. But man, look how awesome this looks, dude. That is so rad. Yes, dirty old bird. Dude, that is killer. It says it on the back too. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. We'll put it on the turntable, but with the original casting. Sweet. That is sick. Okay, let's hang on. Let me pop the hood to see what's going on under there. I'm not going to risk it. It has some paint built up in the corner, so I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to open this one. Let's see how it rolls. it's not too bad. It could roll a little better, but again, this is like off-road tires fitted to a normal chassis. So it's not bad. It rolls good at least, so for what it is. So let's go ahead and open the version B, the blue one. So these are the exact same cars, but just different paint schemes, or different colors. Like they're the exact same paint. I don't think anything is different on them, except for the physical color of them. Whoop. Boom. Dirty old bird. Man, that looks good in blue too. Like this tire is actually, you can see it kind of, oh, snap. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let me push that back on the wheel a little bit. Well, at least that's nice that it kind of comes off, because then you can put it back on the wheel, because it was kind of off center there. Oh, come on, there it goes. So cool, look at that. It looks good in blue too. Let me see if I can get this hood open. Can't really, I'm gonna chance it. Man, it's tight, but underneath is a plastic, it looks like a 446 back, or no, it actually looks like a Hemi. It's kind of hard to see. I think it is a Hemi. It's black plastic. It's not painted or anything. The paint is very thick along this hood. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very thick. And it makes it a little hard to open and close. So that would be a one downfall of this this casting, but you can see the dirty old bird on this one a little better. So let's get the turntable out and put both these suckers on there and compare them to the original casting. Okay, got the turntable out here. So I'm gonna put these up. Well, first let me show you. So this is my original 1996, oh, sorry about that, 1996 69 Roadrunner from Johnny Lightning. And you can see, oh my gosh, it's a little slick. I just like polished it, so it's a little slick. You can see how like hot rodded it is. It has a lot of ground clearance on it, so my guess is that's why they picked this one to do the off-road with, because it is kind of jacked up in general. Like, look at the ground clearance on it. But that didn't keep me from buying it in 96, and it's not keeping me from buying it now. Because this one has, I played with it a little bit. This has been in my collection, I mean, what? 96, 2006, over probably like 25 years, 23 years. So, oh, let me get it darker. So you can see side by side. Hang on, let me put them side by side there. There's really not too much that has changed stance-wise from these. Over the years, they look, I mean, they almost sit the same. The only thing different is that because of the bigger tire on the front of this one, the front sits up a little more like this. But if you had a big tire like this on this one, they would sit exactly the same. So to be honest, this works for both castings. Like, I really like the old school hot rod stance of this one, but the off-road one, it's hard to beat too. They're really killer. I really like them, and I'm glad I have the original. So there's what the under the hood looks like. Ooh. So it is a Hemi. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. There it is. So, let's see if the chassis look the same. They do. So they exchanged a serial number for like a date code and stuff, but overall it's the same chassis, same car and everything. So all they did was switch the tire out, and it works perfectly. So the other cars that I bought with this, I bought 3 at the same time. It was for my birthday. I bought this, the 70 Challenger, and a 68 white Charger. I think I traded the 68 Charger to my brother, but I keep this and the orange Challenger together, because they're like one of my prized cars, because they're my first Johnny Lightning. So really cool to see these side by side 20 some years later, because they're just, I mean, it's a cool casting. This is a little piece of automobile history, one of the first Johnny Lightning castings when Playing Mantis took over in the 90s. So, I mean, just really solid cars. They look nice. They look good together. So, let's put them on the turntable here, the new one, since that's the one we're featuring, and take a look at both of them, because they are killer. Whoop. So, I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. Stick with me. Zoop. Here we go. So, I'm going to zoom in. so you can see these a little better. So I mean, you can see these tampos all around. Headlights, taillights. It says Dirty Old Bird on the back. It'd be hard to see. Hang on, I'm going to adjust it just a touch. It has the like faux mud all around it. It's got actual Goodyear, Hooker, Champion, B&M. Like, it has real brands on it too, which I think is awesome that it's like also licensed off-road car. Like, look how sweet that is. Man, they did an awesome job at off-roading this. They really did. They could not have picked a better casting for this. It looks really nice. I'm trying to keep it in focus there for you. But look how killer that looks. Dirty Old Bird. Very cool. You can see that wheel kind of catches a little, but this one's not too bad. It catches a little in the front too, so let's see if we can kind of put them together there. Man, that's sweet. I'm on board for this. I really hope we see more of this in the future. The off-road muscle cars. Really like these. Like, look how cool that is. Johnny Lightning did an awesome job on these. Sweet. I really like these. So you have to tell me which one you prefer. I'm going to put this one up here too. Let's kind of do like a triangle with them here. Whoop. So we can kind of see them go all around. I really like the graphics. Like, the graphics are very almost like Demolition Derby or old school NASCAR looking, but that works for off-road. Especially like the Dirty Old Bird is almost like a Gasser style, like the old Gasser names going across. You can see they really didn't change anything from the casting other than stick new wheels and tires on it, and I think that's cool. Like, you know, I think sometimes diecast companies take a lot of slack for like casting that are sit too high, or maybe the dimensions are a little off from what they should be. But Johnny Lightning has made the most of it and turned what could be considered to be like an ugly casting because it sits so high into just a kick-ass off-road machine. So they really brought this casting back to life, and I hope we see a lot more of it because I love it. So tell me in the comments if you like this, if you're on board with off-road muscle cars, if you're going to buy these, if you have these in your collection already, or if you're going to look for them. I will also put an affiliate link down in the comments, so if you want to snatch them on eBay, do it now because they are one of 2,000. So, I mean, if 2,000 people want these, I would say at least 2,000 collectors would want this. So I would hop on and get these now before they sell out and you got to pay the premium price for them, because right now they're kind of like cases are coming in, like places like, I don't know if Surplus Goodies or A&B or A&J Toys has them, but I saw them online for like $10, which wasn't bad because they were like at $6.99 in the stores or $5.99. So that's not too bad. But man, I love these. I'm gonna do a Lamely daily on these two and do like a double daily, or maybe even a triple daily with all three of them since they're the same car. But I'm looking forward to snapping some photos of these off-road style and seeing what I can come up with. So again, this is Sam, 64 Wheels. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram at 64 Wheels. Like and subscribe for more diecast content. I got a lot more stuff coming up, more new stuff. Johnny Lightning, Hot Wheels, all kinds of stuff. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.